Okay, Bryce, you look a little disheveled.
Yeah, I think I just accidentally helped a special ed kid escape the campus.
What?
Yeah. So I was walking, being a TA, and bringing a pass to a class. And so that kid just stops me and he's like, "Hey, idiot, come here, carry this for me." So I did, and it was books, and he was complaining about how heavy it was and stuff. So I just kept unfollowing him without really, questioning anything. And then finally I did, because we had been walking for 2 minutes. I was like, "So, where are we going?" He's like, "To the student parking lot, asshat." So I just followed him and put him on the bus, which I thought he was supposed to go on, and I heard people go, "Hey, you're not supposed to be on here today." And the bus just sort of took off, and I helped him escape.
Oh, that's a shame. Alright, see you, Bryce. The prefix pre has to be the most useless prefix in the entire English language. I mean, it's totally redundant.
How do you figure?
Okay, let's look at it this way. Let's think about preheating, okay? Say you preheat an oven. You can't heat the oven before you heat the oven. There's a heating process. You start the heat, you end the heat. You can't heat it before you heat it.
Yeah, that's true. No, see, I beg to differ.
Yeah, figure that.
Alright, well, when you take the pizza, right, you gotta heat the oven, then you slide the pizza in. You don't put the pizza in, then heat. You start it up, get it up to about 400 degrees or so, slide the pizza in, then cook it.
No, it has nothing to do with the pizza. It's all about the oven. It's all contained in the oven. It's you heat the oven or you're not heating the oven. It's simple, Noble, come on. I mean, it's the same with pre-boarding. Like, say you're boarding a plane. You either get on the plane or you get off the plane. There's no you boarding before you're boarding. It's not I dream a genie. Boop, I'm on the plane now. No, it's totally
Yeah,
not.
but they're boarding before everybody else. Just like you heat the oven before you slide the pizza in. You toss to the pizza, you play the Yahtzee.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm just going with the Italian flow,
Toss the pizza, play the Yahtzee, yeah. See.
Alright, but prerequisite. I think you got something there. Because a prerequisite, that pre has no meaning whatsoever. Because if you have a requisite for a class, then you need to take some prior knowledge class before. Anyway, you don't need the pre. It's pretty understood that you need it before.
Totally true. But I think I found an exception to our rule, guys. What about prehistoric?
No.
Come on! Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, history is anything that's been written down. So anything before that had to have not been written down. Come on.
Nah, history is anything that's happened. That's history. Did you write it down? I didn't write it down. Did you write it down? No, but it still happened, right? You saw me snap, right?
Yeah.
Things happen even if they haven't been written down. So my friends, the only exception.
Prehistory would have to be
The future.
No.
It's the future.
Oh, how's the
The
future?
future. Because the future, if prehistoric is before history, and before history hasn't happened, the future is the only thing the answer to that.
Because the future is the only thing that hasn't happened yet. So anything prehistoric has to be something that hasn't happened. Prehistoric's the future. Nice little irony.
Mind-blowing, my friend.
Unless sometime down the road this time machine thing actually gets invented, and then a guy decides to go back in time, then this time period that he goes back to is going to be happening at the same time as the one that he came from.
Are you kidding me?
No. See, it's not like this one is just going to take a break while this guy's on vacation in this other time.
No. You clearly spent too many nights thinking about this.
It's all linear.
Yeah, you need a girlfriend, man.
True.
Put us together, boom, tangent. Start off talking about pizza, next thing you know, time machines.
A lot of philosophical thought goes on during our conversations, but we always maintain a balance of work and conversation. Work and conversation. Work and conversation. We never tip the scales, but if we did, I'm pretty sure it'd lean more towards work.
All right, is everybody finished? Yeah. Done? Got enough time? Okay, let's get our desks back in rows then. We're going to start discussing the first poem, Death Be Not Proud, and let's get going.
When we go over poems in class, it's really just a discussion between three people. It doesn't really present a lot of opportunity to, jump in. Unless we have a fishbowl discussion, and that's when the FBO comes in.
In FBO?
stands for Fish Bowl Org. And I'll give you a hint. The org does not stand for organization.
All right, we're going to start with Death Be Not Proud, and what I'm looking for is meter. Who can tell me a little bit about Dunn's use of meter in the poem? Ryan.
Oh, well, Dunn doesn't really actually have a set meter in this poem. He kind of just mixes it up from line to line. Like, some are in iambic pentameter, some are just in free verse.
Okay, super. Why, though? Why does Dunn choose to do this? Yes, Mikey.
By varying the meter, the reader doesn't get caught up in the song-like rhythm and can instead focus on the true intent of the poem.
Perfect.
But you also have to remember that Dunn is a metaphysical poet, and that metaphysicists and hold on, wait, I forgot. Oh, hold on, wait, come back to me. Okay, no. Okay, but you also have to remember that Dunn is a metaphysical poet, and that metaphysicists varied their rhythm. So they varied their rhythm so that they reflected the irregular and unpredictable patterns of an active mind.
That's exactly how we operate when put in a group. I gotta tell you, I think this Dunn guy is onto something.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm stretching, Jesus
What?
Hey! What is this?
It's pizza from Miss Newman.
Well, is there enough for everybody to share?
There's like a whole pizza left.
All right, great, super. Okay, we're not gonna get this until we're gonna finish what we're doing first. It is extremely nice for Miss Newman to send us over a pizza. Why she would send it here, though, I don't know. And why does she get her class pizza every week? Could it be they have so little to do they can afford to have a party? I guess she doesn't worry about teaching to the standards.
Allowing her students to come over to my classroom and interrupt to ask for pizza? Who does she think she is? Sometimes I wonder if anything gets done over there at all.
I know both of them a complete lack of organization, and then utter disregard for the rules. I mean, I run a tight ship around here.
You took all your cheese off.
Do you want one with crust
I
or
know,
no
I
crust?
always do that. Why? I never noticed that before. Shut up.
Why?
No, it's fine. I used to do that when I was a little kid. I used to take the cheese off my pizza and then put the pepperoni smash outside.
To Newman? To Newman. Newman!
Boom, boom, doo, 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 boom, 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 doo, doo, boom, 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 doo,
Pizza hair! 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 Pizza hair!